If anyone asked me for advice on whether they should join the Leader Circle or not, I'd have to say absolutely do it. I'm an academic. I'm good at what I do. I can teach, I can write, I can do research. I can't necessarily organize a huge international conference.
In my work, research takes up about 50% of my time, and the rest of my time I spend seeing patients, administration, and teaching.
As a doctor, you know how to prescribe, but how to present a bit is completely different. Every question you ask, you have the answer because this has already been thought and done in the past. So it really facilitates all the process when you organize this for the first time.
I wanted to bring the ISTH Congress to Toronto because it was a long time since we had it last. Canada is among the foremost in research on thrombosis, and clinical thromboembolism is maybe the strongest in the world here in the Greater Toronto area. At the end of 2006, we started preparing a bid. This is a long time to work on something that you don't see immediately the result of it, but it's all worth it.
Reversal of vitamin K antagonists.
Pediatric oncologists from around the world have developed a way of communication through society, and over the years, the folks in this community have decided to meet once a year. So they come, they share their knowledge, their expertise, their new findings. It's very prestigious, it's highly competitive. This was a dream that came true.
We have a lot of really important cutting-edge research that's happening here in Canada. The International Sociological Association has World Congresses every 4 years. And we thought it's about time that the world gets a sense of what we're doing here, and we knew that we were ready to host it. Talking to people who have organized events of this type, this size, this nature will be completely invaluable. We're expecting 6,000 to 7,000 delegates coming in from all over the world, practically every country on the planet.
It really makes you realize that when you organize such a meeting, it's also to bring people to a place that people will discover in every aspect.
For people coming from different parts of the world, there's something very familiar about Toronto, and there's something exotic about the way we bring all this diversity together in the city. It truly is a global city. I think people will come back. People will remember Toronto.
You witness what's going on in front of their eyes in terms of interaction, connection, relationship. I have also now no fear if there is a bigger meeting coming on. I would jump on it because it's also something that you realize you get addicted. Myself, I got involved more with previous and the future meeting organizer. And they ask you, how did you do it? I would just direct them to the Leader Circle and say, go for it and go with them.